If we have a skeptic as a boss, what are the things that we should not do? Well, that's a very important point here. Skeptic bosses likes being considered to be very knowledgeable. So if we challenge them, it might be a very risky situation. If we need to correct our skeptic boss, then we need to do it in a way so that we give them room to save face. Now, there is a strategy called yes and strategy, and let me tell you a story, and I think that will explain how this can be done. Imagine that I'm working in the telecom industry. I am sitting with my boss, Ali Bhai, with the idea of figuring out where to invest money on infrastructure next year. So I have some plans, I have some proposals, I've given it to him, and right now Ali Bhai is deciding what to do. Now, Ali Bhai is mentioning that we should build new towers in cities and not in suburbs because the churn rate in the suburb is around 15%. So he's making that case, he is not allowing my proposal to be approved because his whole argument is resting on the number that the churn rate in suburbs is 15%. That's a huge loss in subscribers. Now the game is, I know that the churn rate is not 15%, it's 5%. So if I do not build towers in suburbs, we are missing out on a large market. So I am in a situation where I really have to correct him. If I don't, I'm losing out on a big market. What do? I can't publicly say that, oh, Ali Bhai, you're very wrong. I can't do that. That means my plan's dead, everything's dead. So I use the yes and strategy. This is how I communicate to him. Yes, Ali Bhai, churn rate should be a deciding factor. You're absolutely right to point this out. Now, Ali Bhai, I've learned from you to be very precise and to make sure I looked into the new data 30 minutes before coming to this meeting. And the churn rate is around 5% in the suburb. So if we now invest in building more towers in the suburbs, we are tapping into good market. How should we proceed now, Ali Bhai?